We just hit 1,000 subscribers, and to celebrate, I'm gonna give away a microphone. What's up, everybody? I'm the Derek Frank, and I'm so excited to announce that not only did I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I was accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. So today, I'm going to be talking about some of the steps that I took to hit 1,000 subscribers and how I did it in a pretty quick amount of time, and something that you can easily do as well. Also, I'm going to be giving away a microphone. Now, this isn't sponsored in any way. I'm paying for this microphone out of my own pocket, but I did decide to give away an SE Electronics X1 condenser microphone. I am friends with the folks at SE, and they've been an incredible support to me and my channel and then my actual job. But to show support to them and to you, I'm paying full price for this microphone. Now, for details to win this microphone, you just have to wait till a little bit later in the video. But first, we're gonna talk about the steps that I took and then what you can take to help you get monetized a lot faster. Step number one, luck. My friend Andrew Masters needed somebody's studio to review, and so I reached out and was like, hey, I think you should review my shed studio. He's been doing amazing reviews of these great big studios with all this gear, and I thought it'd be a cool idea to have him review something that is budget friendly and that the average person can do. Andrew was gracious enough to come over and review my studio, and the video blew up huge. So thank you so much to Andrew and his channel and all his subscribers for coming over here and helping my channel grow as well. Without him, I definitely wouldn't be at 1,000 subscribers. That video drove a ton of traffic to me, and it really lit a fire under me to start making videos. Even though my initial concept to do videos wasn't available still, I still had the option to do something. And that is one of the most important steps, is to just do something. So what I did was I kind of took the comments and questions that people from his channel had, and I put them into videos for my channel. Number one was, how did I make my shed studio for so cheap? Number two was, how did I make my 50-inch touchscreen that I use in front of me as a console, and how did I do that cheap? And number three was, how did I make my DIY desk? Those are my first 3 videos that I put out in 4 years, and they did incredibly well. And that brings me to point number 2. Make videos that you care about. These were things that I was already passionate about and things that I had already created. And so I was like, well, if other people are somewhat interested in this and I'm passionate about it, then maybe they'll like these videos. And because of that, they've paid off. That doesn't mean that you always have to do things that you love for videos, but also don't do it just to grow your channel. If you're doing that, it's not going to be authentic and people are going to see through it pretty quickly. Number 3 is connect with your audience. I connect with my audience a few different ways. I do that by listening to their comments and trying to make videos based off of what they want. I also look at my other social media platforms, and I'm trying to find things in communities, and especially the music community, that people want to see. That brings me to point number 4, and that's how to market to different social media networks. When you're doing this, you want to build up a community thing. If you're only sharing your stuff in order for people to view it and not to engage with the other people that are in those groups, they're probably not going to watch it, and your videos are going to fall. Of course, there's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and those are all great. The problem with that is every time you post a link to a video to YouTube, it's going to go way, way down on the algorithm for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter because they want people to stay on their platform. One thing that does work pretty well is if you're in a group and you post a link in a group, a lot of times it doesn't get squashed nearly as much, but it still can. Also, when you're in that group, don't only post your videos. Be open to conversations, answer questions, comment on other people's posts, make posts that aren't just about driving people to another place. Ask questions in there yourself, and when people leave comments, respond back. That community aspect is really going to help your channel, and it's going to make people feel like you genuinely want them there watching your videos. Another great source of social media that's helped my channel a ton is Discord. If you're not familiar with Discord, it's a site that is basically like a big chat room, but it's so community-based that people are really active on it and they're using it every day. And you can also have features like video calls and audio calls that you can route for streaming or just to be playing games with people so that you can stay connected. With Discord, if you become part of the community, it's really easy to get those people in those groups to start watching your videos. Now with that, again, don't just go on there to spam your videos. Be a part of the community. If people there are posting theirs, go on their videos, comment on them, and do that also. If you find people on YouTube that have videos like yours and that you like, comment. When you do that, not only are they more likely to come to your channel, but their followers are also more likely to come to your channel. The last social media that I really use a lot is Reddit. Reddit is another great forum for communities to talk about topics. And with that, it's a little bit more free-based and there's so many broad spectrums, but a lot of it is question-based stuff. So if you get into different Reddit subforums and subreddits, then you can start posting your stuff, but again, be part of the community, don't just go out there and spam. Point number 5, and one thing that was a really great tool for me is using something like Tubebuddy. Tubebuddy is a paid service, but it's really inexpensive. And the great thing with it is not only does it show you all your numbers and stuff, but it has some really great tools like keyword generators, checking your SEO, making sure that your title and your descriptions match, and all of that is going to help drive more traffic and keep people watching your videos and also keep them getting suggested. Tubebuddy isn't the only tool that's going to help your video stand out though. So that brings me to point number 6. Have good thumbnails. Thumbnails are something I struggle with every video and I'm still getting better and still learning, but the main thing is make it relevant, make it pop out, and only have like 2 or 3 things in that thumbnail, like a few words and a picture of your face or the product or whatever is relevant to the video. And when you keep it simple and bold, it's gonna be more enticing. Think about the videos that you click on. Like, is the thumbnail just something boring or is it something that really grabs your attention? A lot of times that attention grabbing thumbnail is what is going to get people to click on your video if they haven't done it before, or if they're already following you, it's going to make them click on it again. You know, there's millions of people who are using YouTube and uploading videos all the time, so being able to stand out is super important. So again, make sure you research those thumbnails, and if you have videos that aren't doing well, change the thumbnails around. Thumbnails also go hand in hand with having good titles. Make sure you're researching what other people in your genres are doing for titles, and if you have to, again, if your videos aren't performing well, change the title. Tubebuddy will help with that quite a bit, but you do have to be creative, and you know, a lot of people do clickbait titles, and I've done that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you know, just keep trying different things. The number 7 point, and I've said this a few times already, is engage with the community, but engage with them in your comments on your YouTube videos. If somebody comments on there, whether it's positive or negative or asks a question, respond back. Now, the negative comments are a hard one to deal with. You can respond back respectfully, or you can come back snarky. I think that doesn't really help you look better. It might make you feel better for a minute, but really all you're doing is just kind of feeding the internet trolls. If the comments get to you too much and they're just so negative, just delete them. I personally have deleted some negative comments, but a lot of them I like to leave up because they might have a viable point. And also, if you read the things that you're doing wrong or that the community doesn't like, then you can improve upon them. Now, I've definitely had some comments that I've left up and I didn't think would improve my channel, but I left them there as a reminder that I have a vision of what I want my channel to be, and even if people don't like that vision, it might not be the channel for them. So stick with what your goal is and what your vision is and keep going with that. Point number 8 is be consistent with your content. Now, I really need to practice what I preach on this one. I would love to be able to post more videos. My goal was to post 1 video a week at least, and I definitely haven't done that, and that's because of being busy with work and also just trying to be creative. And when I get done with working all day in the music industry, sometimes the last thing I want to do is come home, sit in front of a camera, and try to think of things to talk about that people are going to like. I have plenty of ideas for videos, but I definitely need to push this a lot more myself, and in 2022, my goal is to post at least 45 videos. This brings me to my final point, and that is set goals for yourself. The more goals you set, the easier it is to gauge if you're getting to a point that you're okay with. I personally set a goal to become monetized in 18 months. I was able to get monetized in less than 10 using these steps. That to me is incredibly fast. While I was on vacation, I got a notification that I got over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours, so I was able to apply for the YouTube Partner Program, and I was accepted really quickly. So my goal of my next videos that I was gonna launch were going to be my vlogging of my vacation, but instead, I had to come home and make this video. So, being able to adapt and keeping that content flowing with what's relevant to you and your channel and what's going on in the world is gonna help you a lot. 2022 is the perfect time to start a channel because people are still looking for all kinds of different and new content. So it's a great time to jump in and at least try it. But don't give up if your videos don't hit right away, or if it takes you 30 videos before people start really watching you. If you're only in it for the views and to get monetized, this probably isn't the game for you. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, how to win the SE Electronics X1 microphone. Really simple, everybody. All you have to do to be entered in to win this microphone is leave a comment down below. When you comment below, I'm gonna take all of the names between now and the end of February 2022 and put them into a random generator, and you're gonna be eligible to win. Again, this microphone wasn't sponsored and the video wasn't sponsored. I'm paying full price for this, but man, what a great microphone to get your channel up to speed and get that great audio, or if you're streaming or whatever you're doing, even if you're working in the studio. The SE microphones are incredible, and the X1 is an industry standard for a great entry-level microphone that gives you pro quality sound. Thank you all again so much for all of the support and for subscribing and liking and commenting on all my videos. I can't thank you all enough. This has been a really fun journey, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the year and moving forward looks like. And again, if you have anything that you want me to cover, leave them in the comments below. Also, make sure to reach out on my other social media platforms where I'm much more active on, like Instagram and Facebook. I'm really accessible. I can get back to you pretty quickly, and I'm always happy to help people with things that they're interested in that I might know a little bit more about. Also, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and the thumbs up. And if you comment, like I said, you get entered to win that SE microphone. Thank you all so much. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.